Sabah is one of Turkey's most widely read daily newspapers.
Tell us what you guys have been facing every day. It's such a huge story.
This is the story of intelligence. This is the story of diplomacy as well, and this is a crime story.
The office may not look like much, but it's been the source of some of the biggest scoops about the case. They were the first to report that private jets linked to Saudi Arabia landed in Istanbul shortly before Jamal Khashoggi's disappearance and left soon after. And the first to label the 15 men that have been accused of involvement as an assassination squad that checked into 2 hotels just a mile from the consulate, entering the building prior to Khashoggi, before 2 black vehicles with diplomatic plates left an hour and 54 minutes later. Today, Abdurrahman Şimşek and his team published an exclusive that they believe sheds light on who was in charge of the team.
Onların yayınlanmayan ilk kez görüntüleri başka kameralarca çekilmiş farklı kamera açıları. Doğru mu? Yarın bomba bir haber.
For Şimşek and his colleagues, the new images showing this man, Maher Abdelaziz Mutreb, leading the team into the consulate, tie back to Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
So
Yes.
you guys broke the story.
Yes. His name is Maher Abdulaziz Mutreb. Yes. This guy. That's the guy who brought with King Salman.
The prince, MBS.
Prince.
That's
Sorry,
his bodyguard.
not the king. Prince.
Yeah.
Yes. Prince Salman.
Bütün seyahatlerinde beraber.
You think the overwhelming likelihood is that
Yes,
he was killed?
He was killed. Yes.
And then his body taken outside, you think?
That's right.
But the smoking gun may be an audio tape that Sabah's reporters might or might not have listened to.
He has spoken to somebody who has heard it, right? Or he's getting some second-hand knowledge of it.
Ama dinleyen birisiyle konuştunuz. Yani.
You can't tell us. You can't reveal your sources.
Yani ses kaydında önce başkonsolosun odasında önce bir çay kahve daha sonra birileri geliyor ses kaydına başka bir odaya alınıyor. Orada sesler yükselmeye bağırıyor, sorgulanmaya başlanıyor. 3. odada ise dövülmeye başlıyor, işkence görüyor ve sesler tamamen finish.
How sure are you that this recording exists?
Yani
100%?
bir defa bunun bizim güvendiğimiz kaynaklar tarafınca tespit edildiğini, dinlendiğini biliyoruz. Hani biz o manada konuşmayı dinleyen insanlardan duyduğumuz bilgi bu yönde.
The Turkish government has a record of imprisoning journalists, but in this case it has actively investigated the disappearance of one inside the consulate of a country it's at odds with. A lot of the information Sabah has uncovered is from government sources. The paper is owned by Ömer Faruk Kalyoncu, a businessman close to Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan.
Do you ever feel like you're being used?
Yok, hayır. Hiç kullanıldığımızı düşünmüyoruz. Aslında bizim bu tarz araştırmalarımız yani biraz belki erken araştırmalar ama gazeteciler biliyorsunuz bir şeyleri böyle araştırarak şey yapar, öğrenirler. Türkiye'nin diplomatik konudaki stratejisi ayrı, istihbarat stratejisi ayrı, adli kriminal boyut ayrı. Biz istihbarat boyutuyla ilgili araştırmalar yapıp yayınlıyoruz.
Sabah has gotten its information piece by piece. Until this week, Saudi Arabia didn't agree to let Turkish investigators inside the consulate. We spoke to a forensics expert about what they might have found 2 weeks later.
Eğer kişi öldürüldükten sonra bu eylem meydana getirilmişse çok fazla etraf çok kanlı olmayacaktır. Hele ki gerekli güvenlik önlemleri alınmışsa yani etrafta herhangi bir kan olmayacaktır. Ama canlıyken meydana getirilmişse tabii durum biraz daha değişik olacak.
How long does it take to dismember a body?
Dakikalar içerisinde kaba bir şekilde bu eylem gerçekleştirilebilir. Hele ki yeterince tıbbi cihaz söz konusuydu. Planlanmış bir eylem olsa gerek.
Do you think they could get through airport security with body parts?
Ya bugünkü koşullarda mümkün değil. Özel bir alandan geçilmediği sürece. Çünkü o havaalanı güvenliğinde hem fiziksel hem de gerektiğinde biyolojik deliller de değerlendirilebiliyor. Ben sık sık durduruluyorum. En ufak bir parça yüzünden.
Turkish police are trying to get an idea of how long the Saudis had to plan. They spoke to one of Khashoggi's friends, Turan Khashoggi.
Friday he went to consulate. They accept him very well and giving him tea. Okay, but they said no. Today there is no consulate.
So he'd already been to the
yeah,
consulate
before. Yeah, before Friday he was there.
And they treated him well.
Yes, very well.
Normal. And then he left and they said you have to come back.
Yeah, after 4 days we have to come again.
So it was a trap. I mean, they laid a trap for him.
Well, it was. How we can understand this? There is a one. First of all, that day they give. They allowed all the Turkish who are working in the consulate. Today is holiday. The second one is those people who want to go to Umrah in Saudi Arabia for Umrah, pilgrim. So they told them, today we can give any visa. Please come after tomorrow.
Through Sabah's reporting, we're getting a picture of what Turkey believes happened on October 2nd. But Saudi Arabia still hasn't presented their side. To journalists at Sabah, it's pretty clear what happened.
Bence daha üst bir düzeyde tabii ki araştırma sonucunda çıkacak. Ama şunu söyleyebilirim, 2 tane jetle İstanbul'a geliyor, 15 kişilik bir istihbarat heyeti geliyor. Bunların Suudi devletiyle Kral Selman ailesinin haberi olmadan gelmesi
zor,
çok zor. Biz öyle değerlendiriyoruz ama resmi makamların açıklamaları tabii ki daha geçerliliği koruyor.